just so much left to say. Wanna get to know you in every kind of way.
All right, we're going to start off with some forward and backward lunges. Notice that I have one foot staying stationary the whole time while the other moves forward and backward into a lunge position. So just make sure you're keeping your knees in a good position. They're not dipping in or out. Make sure to squeeze your glutes. You'll feel it in your quads and your hamstrings as well. Our next move, we're going to do a lateral raise. We're going to hit the lateral aspect of your shoulder, of your deltoid. So make sure that as you're controlling this movement on the way down, don't just drop your arms, but try to control and slow down the movement to really engage those muscles. You'll start to feel those guys talk to you when you control them a little bit more. All right, and then we're going to go into a core movement. We're going to do some flutter kicks. So I'm going to engage my core. I'm going to put my hands under my butt, tuck my chin, lift my shoulders off the floor, and then flick my feet up and down. Don't let them touch the floor. If you need to do it, have them modify the floor, that's okay. Now we're going to do some 90-degree jump squats. So you're going to jump, you're going to do a squat, jump up in the air, and change directions 90 degrees. Then back to the center, then the other direction, and back to the center. Once you return to the center, that's one round. We're going to do some curl and a press. So curling is going to hit your biceps, the press is going to hit the anterior aspect of your shoulder. You're going to make sure that you're keeping your core engaged. If you need to stagger your feet to get a better stance, absolutely do that. Here I'm just using some weight plates that I have. If you have dumbbells, those work great as well. If not, you can definitely do this with a bar. So I have an easy curl bar that does the same, allows me to do the same movement, but I can increase the weight on this if I don't have any heavier dumbbells. Now I'm going to do some V-ups or toe touches. So I'm going to lay on the floor again. I'm going to reach up and touch my toes. So my shoulders, as you notice, my whole upper body comes off the floor. I'm basically pivoting at my butt. Make sure to keep your core engaged the whole time. I'm going to do some hamstring curls. So again, start off with both feet doing the movement and then progress until you can do one foot at a time. Notice that my toes are pointed up. I'm keeping my butt off the ground. Squeeze your heels in towards your butt and engage those hamstrings. And again, for the other, just one leg at a time, my one foot's in the air, my hands are on the ground to support me, and really engage your hamstrings. This is a more advanced move. All right, now we're going to do some tricep extension. So a tricep pull down. I have some bands. I'm just squeezing my triceps down past my body. Really feel those muscles engage. And then our last move, we're going to do a shoulder tap. So get on the floor in a plank. Again, if you're going to keep your core tight, spread your feet apart a little bit to support you. Try not to let your hips rock, and if you need to, go on your knees.